Hi, I'm Dr. Nan Boss. This is Pamela, one of the certified veterinary technicians here at Best Friends Veterinary Center, and she's going to talk to you today about toys.
Puppies love to play and to chew, and so do adult dogs. There are many toys and treats on the market. How do you know which to choose? We are going to show you some of our favorites and explain why other toys and treats may not be safe. The three things to be most careful of with toys are broken teeth, choking, or swallowing parts of the toy. Bones, chew hooves, and ice cubes should never be given to dogs as they are too hard. Even big dogs can break a tooth on a hard object, and in fact, it's the big dogs who love to chew that suffer the most fractured teeth. Even a nylabone can be too hard. If you can't flex a toy in its package, don't buy it. Rubber toys such as Kongs are sturdy and soft on gums and teeth. The blue ones that we sell are impregnated with a material that is visible on x-rays, so if a dog does swallow a piece of one, we can tell where it is in the body. You can hide treats or the pet's regular food like a puzzle toy. This helps to occupy a puppy or dog when you are busy or going away. If you buy a toy that has a hole in it, you do want to be careful that it has two holes. So this toy has a hole here and also a hole on this end. If the toy only has one hole, that can create a suction and the dog's tongue could actually get stuck in there. There have been reports of dogs having to have their tongues removed or amputated because of that. Swallowing or choking on a toy are problems for pets just as they are for small children. The difference is that there are no government regulations for pet toys like there are for kids' toys, so many toys are completely unsafe. Don't buy any toy that has pieces that can come off or that you think might be destructible. Some dogs, especially small ones, will carry plush toys around and not destroy them, but if your dog swallows the stuffing or the toy itself, you could be facing a big surgery bill to remove wads of material from the intestines or stomach. If a toy is starting to come apart, take it away. This toy here has a string on it. That could certainly be removed before giving it to your dog. This has a bungee in it, safe when you're watching the dog depending on its chewing habits. But once your dog opens up the toy, it becomes very unsafe. Here are some elastic bands that may need to be surgically removed if your dog were to ingest those. Squeaky toys are okay as long as they are intact. Once they start to tear, throw them away so your dog doesn't choke on or swallow the squeaker. Squeakers can also cause heavy metal poisoning if ingested. Choose toys that are thick, sturdy, and too large to get caught in the mouth or throat. Old, well-washed pop or milk bottles make good chew toys and are safe plastics for humans. Frisbees are fine for large dogs. Old socks and shoes are not good choices. Your dog can't be expected to tell the difference between new and old shoes. Plus, we've had to do emergency surgery to remove socks from dogs' intestines. Tennis balls are great for playing fetch with dogs, but put them away when you are done. The hair on the outside of the tennis ball is very abrasive to the enamel on the teeth. You don't want your dog chewing on or carrying tennis balls around a lot because they will damage the teeth. These balls are made out of rubber, so they are much safer. As I mentioned before, you do want to be careful that if it has a hole, that it has two holes going through. Unfortunately, balls that come from pet stores are frequently contaminated with lead. Cheap pet toys from China are not food-grade plastic and could theoretically poison your dog. You not only need to worry about what can break off and how hard the toy is, but also about whether the toy itself is toxic. We haven't yet heard of problems with rubber toys or rope bones. Rope bones are soft on the teeth, and if they come apart, the strings are small enough, they don't tend to cause problems. Rawhide chews can be toxic as well. Chews made in China or Mexico can have formaldehyde in them as a preservative, but formaldehyde is a carcinogen and toxic to the liver. All kinds of byproduct body parts, including rawhides, pig ears, and bully sticks, are contaminated with salmonella or E. coli. You are at risk from these diseases too when you handle these products. Here is a regular rawhide, the traditional with the knotted ends. These knots can actually break off and get lodged in the dog's throat. Rawhides that we recommend here are CET rawhide. They're flat strips. These also have enzymes in that help their teeth stay clean, but these are much safer. There aren't big pieces that can get lodged. You still want to watch your pet with the chew to make sure of their chewing habits. This CET chew is actually made out of pressed rawhide. Pressed rawhide breaks into pieces, so there isn't that concern of it getting soft and stuck in their throats or on the roof of their mouth like other rawhides. Beef bones are only safe if they have been boiled for hours to soften them. Otherwise, they can cause broken teeth and food poisoning. Chicken, turkey, or other small bones can splinter and cause punctures in the mouth, throat, stomach, or intestines. So these should never be fed to pets. Whatever toys you choose, use common sense and look for tough, long-lasting, and durable choices. If your dog likes what you've chosen, he'll be sure to put it to the test.